This is the exact moment Isaac Pitbull Cruz realized he wasn't invincible anymore. For 6 years, this man was boxing's golden boy, untouchable, making millions while his opponents collected medical bills. But on February 1st, 2025, a fighter from the streets of Tijuana, a man so unknown that Vegas odds makers barely gave him odds, stepped into that ring and changed everything. What you're about to see isn't just a fight, it's the night hype met reality, and boxing's most protected star faced his first real test. First, let me tell you about Isaac Cruz. 27 years old, 5 feet 4 inches of pure violence wrapped in designer boxing shorts. Since turning pro as a teenager, he'd been boxing's perfect product. The promoters loved him. Mexican heritage for the Latino market, knockout power for the highlight reels, and just enough English to handle interviews. They fed him opponent after opponent, and by 2024, Cruz was making more money in one fight than most people see in a lifetime. Then there was Angel Fierro. If Cruz was boxing's golden boy, Fierro was its forgotten son. While Cruz trained in state-of-the-art facilities, Fierro threw punches at heavy bags held together with duct tape. While Cruz had nutritionists and massage therapists, Fierro worked construction during the day and trained at night. Fierro had 23 wins, 18 by knockout. But here's the thing nobody talks about. Those wins came against other hungry fighters in Mexico. Guys who couldn't afford to lose because losing meant going back to jobs that barely paid rent. Every fight was life or death. And that's exactly what made him dangerous. When the fight was announced, everyone thought it would be another showcase fight for Cruz, another step toward his inevitable title shot. The betting odds: Cruz was a 7-1 favorite. February 1st, T-Mobile Arena, 20,000 fans expecting a coronation. Instead, they got an education. The opening round went exactly as scripted. Cruz charged forward like he always did, backing up Fierro with heavy hooks. His left hand was a piston, throwing combinations that had dropped 15 previous opponents.
Unable to sit down on his punches, unable to really get set because of that pressure. And Cruz right now hanging tough with him here in the 4th frame.
Well, it's hard to compare Fierro.
Oh, wow!
The crowd cheered. The commentators praised his aggression. Everything was going according to plan. But then something happened that never appeared in any of Cruz's previous fights.
Is coming on in the second half of this fight, guys. He is now unofficially ahead on Larry Hazard's scorecard.
Let's see, Amber, he's closing this fight. He's closing this round. My God, what a fight.
Fierro hit back. Not just hit back, he hurt Cruz. A right hand that seemed to come from nowhere, landing clean on Cruz's temple. And for the first time in his professional career, Isaac Cruz stumbled. Watch this moment again. Look at Cruz. For just a second you can see confusion. This wasn't supposed to happen. This is the exact second he realized this wasn't going to be another easy night. For 6 years, Cruz had been fighting men who were already beaten before they stepped in the ring. Fighters who needed the paycheck more than the victory. Men who came to survive, not to win. But Fierro came to change his life. Round 3 is when things got serious. Fierro started timing Cruz's rushes, countering with precision shots that his expensive training team never taught him to defend. And then it happened.
With those short hooks inside. Oh, big right hand on Fierro.
Yes, Fierro comes back. And there lands another right, and here we go, toe-to-toe what the fans expected. Fierro and Fuego. Fierro mounting a comeback. Another right hand land, but Cruz fights back.
Urging him to take advantage here.
Uppercuts aplenty. What an exchange. What a round. Viva Mexico.
The moment that shattered the illusion. Fierro landed a right hook so perfect, so devastating, that Cruz didn't just get hurt. He got dropped into a different reality. Look at Cruz's legs. Here's where the story gets interesting, because what followed wasn't boxing, it was war. 2 men from different worlds fighting for the same dream, neither willing to surrender. Both men decided that whoever wanted it more would take it. And for the next 7 rounds, they tried to kill each other.
Both sides of the ring tonight.
Winding up with that right hand. Flashes a stiff jab, but Fierro backed up to the ropes. Oh, and the head clash.
Important telling him to keep it with the jab, the distance.
Body shots by Cruz.
You wonder whether those body shots could eventually slow Fierro's attack, but they're back to head hunting here.
Oh, left hand clip Fierro.
But be careful, because every time that Cruz does that,
Fierro come up, especially in that last round with the first round that he outlanded.
Well, it's hard to compare Fierro.
Oh, wow.
It's hard to compare Fierro to a Hall of Famer like Morales, but one thing about Eric Morales, when you hit him,
and that's what we're seeing tonight against these two
Goes to
fighters.
the body. Fierro goes upstairs with a combination. Punches in bunches.
And in round 10, Cruz, bloodied and humbled, was throwing everything he had left. Fierro, the unknown from Tijuana, matching him shot for shot, neither man giving an inch.
On in the second half of this fight, guys.
My God, what a fight.
High drama as anticipated.
look at this, look at this!
Their breath away, taking. Incredible is it?
Two warriors not willing to take a backward step.
With 30 seconds left, both men knew the decision could go either way. Both had given everything. The decision came, unanimous. Cruz had won on the cards. For Fierro, the loss wasn't really a loss. He walked out of that ring with no belt, but with something even more powerful. 6 months later, Fierro signed with Golden Boy Promotions. His purse for his next fight, $500,000. Not bad. Sometimes the most important victories happen in defeat, and sometimes the most devastating losses happen in victory. He earned the respect of the boxing world. He went from opponent to problem. In that moment, he wasn't just another fighter from Tijuana. He was the man who stood up to the Pitbull and didn't flinch.